Good morning, YouTube. This is Valerie with This Is How You Do It. And I just got out of the shower. I just shampooed my hair. Not shampooed. I just conditioned my hair twice with a sulfate-free and silicone-free conditioner. And that was with warm water, and then I washed it again with cold water. And once I did that, I put some olive oil, I sprayed it all over my hair, and I shook my hair, and this is my curls after that.
Can your card make getting there a little bit easier?
This is my wash.
My card can.
And since I did that, I just came straight out of the shower and came over to you. And I'm going to put on a little lipstick just to bring out my features a little bit more.
For our must-read today, we have Mike Barnacle in the New York Daily News, a promise to the children of Newtown.
Instead of coming on with it already on, I thought I would go on tape it. It shouldn't take that long, because it only takes my hair about 3 minutes if I'm going to do my hair.
This time, homicide came for our children. It blasted through a schoolroom door, instantly claimed 5 teachers and a principal who had more courage facing a real rifle than many public people have when confronting a gun lobby. It will perhaps finally force the president and politicians in Congress to give America a small element of common sense, a defense.
Just trying something this morning.
A law that makes it impossible to purchase across the counter, at a gun show, or online a weapon made for war.
If you notice, one of my lips is higher than the other one, so I have to kind of compensate for that when I put my lipstick on.
Mike?
Well, you know, I certainly agree with
See that?
Steve and everyone else. That time is of the essence in terms of pushing legislation, but there's a resonance to this that is going to last beyond just a few weeks in the public's mind.
We certainly all hope so.
And you say, Val, how you compensate for that? Well, you just go up a little higher on one side, and you really can't tell the difference that that's what you've done. Now, these are my 12 lipsticks that I got. I turned them over to show you the colors.
The gifts for every guy on your list are at Joseph A. Bank. Now through Thursday.
They're kind of neutral colors. I don't know if you can really see them.
More free. Mix and match everything in the store. All sweaters, shirts, ties, suits, sport coats, outerwear.
But this is
Buy one, get
the box.
2 free. If you have stockings to fill, now you can buy 1 and get 2 free.
They were $14
Most stores open at 6 a.m. Only at
for 12
Joseph A.
lipsticks.
Bank.
And here's my case, my makeup case I got from the same people. It's the Masterpiece 7-layer all-in-one makeup set. And it opens like this. And you have them all in there, and you pull the drawers out.
Every new Sonata, as well as Hyundai Assurance, including America's best warranty.
Just what I wanted.
We had a feeling you'd say that. But hurry, Hyundai holidays won't last forever. At your local Hyundai.
Today, I'm just going to do something small, something simple. I'm not going to take up much of your time with this. Like I said, it doesn't really take me much to do my hair. And it doesn't really take me much to put on makeup either. To tell you the truth. So, let's get my brushes out. Here they are. These brushes was free with the set also.
With over 2 million customers in 50 countries.
I don't see it coming back for weeks, and with shaving, I will see it the next morning.
I'm going to put some white. Well, actually, I need to put on, I want it to last all day. So actually, I need to put the concealer on so it'll hold and last all day. That's the purpose of doing that anyway. Some people probably want to know why they put all that white stuff all over their eye. It looks stupid. Yeah, sometimes they do. And make you wonder what the purpose of it, you know? But that's what it is all about.
$35 a month with unlimited data and messaging included. With all the web surfing I want.
So I'm going to take a little of this white and put it over my eyes. And I'm going to go and work through it and be quick with it. Because it really don't take me that long before I come on and talk to y'all anyway.
Select the Q Sarah Eyes and get Virgin Mobile with unlimited data and messaging included for just $35 a month. From America's Gift Headquarters, Walmart.
So y'all actually seeing
TV, you're gonna like what Charter's been up to.
me from the raw up.
Free HD, the Charter TV is a whole new experience. National Geographic HD, Animal Planet HD, Discovery HD.
Just in case I decide to put some on there, I'm gonna go in there with it.
Plus, Charter now has thousands
just in case.
of movies and shows in HD
I might not.
anytime.
Then if I don't do that, then I go back under it and put some neutral conceal up under my eye to cover that up.
Football, Wi-Fi, wings. Now that's a business plan. Glad you like it. Question is, how are you liking Charter Business? Well, our internet's a lot more powerful than with phone company DSL. It can actually run all this now. Plus, we've got reliable phone and we're saving like crazy. Another everyday victory. Let me see your in zone dance. No, I don't dance. All right, let's just do a flying chest bump and call it a day. To save over 25% versus the phone company and get up to a $500 gift card, call now.
Look like a raccoon by the eyes, don't it? Well, that's the way you look when you do this. Set this to the side, and then I'm going to start with my palette. I'm going to use one of the lighter colors and go over the bottom of my eyelid. It won't look like really have anything on, but I'm using the white.
What's the gift of possibility? Anything they want with the Western Union gift of money. Send it for as little as $5 from an agent location around the corner or westernunion.com. Western Union, moving money for better.
This is the time of year when everyone is dressing to the nines. So right now it's buy one, get one free on most everything in the store. I mean, why stop at 9? If she's going to be a 10, you're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. It's got performance with efficiency. It's got all you want in a car as alive as you are. Introducing the supercharged V6 and turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that gets 30 miles per gallon highway. From Jaguar. At last, you can roar responsibly. Jaguar. This is Bob, a regular guy with an irregular heartbeat.
Usual, Bob?
Not today. Bob has AFib, atrial fibrillation, not caused by a heart valve problem. A condition that puts him at greater risk for a stroke.
Like I said, I don't think it should be anything hard to do when you put no makeup. Because, you know, some of us have to run out the door. We don't have time for all this preparation. But it could be fast and easy.
Xarelto is the first and only once-a-day prescription blood thinner for patients with AFib not caused by a heart valve problem that doesn't require
guess it just depends.
blood monitoring. Like warfarin, Xarelto is proven effective to reduce the risk of an AFib-related stroke. There is limited data on how these drugs compare when warfarin is well managed. No routine blood monitoring means Bob can spend his extra time however he likes. Never see you around. Xarelto is just one pill a day, taken with the evening meal. And with no dietary restrictions, Bob can eat the healthy foods he likes. Do not stop taking Xarelto rivaroxaban without talking to the doctor who prescribes it for you. Stopping may increase your risk of having a stroke. Get medical help right away if you develop any signs or symptoms of bleeding, like unusual bruising.
I was going to let the eyelid be white, but I'd have changed my mind.
Take Xarelto with aspirin products, NSAIDs, or blood thinners. Talk to your doctor before taking Xarelto.
You see how quickly that was? I changed my mind in the middle of doing it, on what I was going to do to my face.
Which can be serious and rarely may lead to death. You are likely to bruise more easily on Xarelto, and it may take longer for bleeding to stop.
Like I say, it shouldn't be that hard. And you should be able to change your mind in midstream also if you want to.
Tell your doctor about any conditions, such as kidney, liver, or bleeding problems. Ready to change your routine? Ask your doctor about once-a-day.
What I did?
For more information, including cost support.
But you look like a raccoon still. I work this palette here.
Xarelto.com.
straight down.
The America that voted big, it is diverse, it is generous of heart. Forget this talk of sharp elbows, every man for himself. All the nastiness we heard only served to excite and energize the people it was aimed at. So we go off to
Put a little eyeliner on,
time to work and think,
which makes all the difference in the world.
We ain't going back.
For me, anyway. Yeah.
So look at that beautiful shot of New York City. It is the top of the hour. We have Mike Barnacle and Steve Radner still with us, along with Patty Kane, Washington. And joining the table, we have Pulitzer Prize-winning historian John Meacham. Joe, if you could sit down, that'd be great.
We were discussing important.
I can see.
What about American Gospel?
American Gospel.
Okay.
Meacham's #1 book.
Exactly. The author of Thomas Jefferson, The Art of Power, a bestseller. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for your warm words of welcome a few moments ago.
I thought, where did they come up with the concept killing Jefferson?
It's original.
Yes.
It's original. Next, I hope y'all are ready. Next spring will be Garfield.
Killing Garfield,
Yeah,
right?
as Brian Williams would say, that's killing Garfield the cat.
Yes.
And McKinley is coming up.
McKinley is,
McKinley.
that's going to be a big
It's
one.
huge.
You're going to go one by one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, it's good because, I mean, 38 of them have died.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Killing Harrison. It's just going to be an ebook.
That'll be the bestseller.
It's a shorter one.
Like I said, Dorkfest.
William Henry Harrison, right?
Yeah.
The guy didn't wear the jacket for his inauguration and died. Yeah.
You know, there's actually an interesting debate
So
about
who took the uppercut away? Killing Harrison.
John Tyler.
So of course he
First time a vice president actually ascended to the office. Big constitutional crisis.
Yeah.
He just moved in.
And you know what he said to Harrison? He said, "You look fetching without the jacket. You really should keep the jacket off."
Real men don't wear.
Killing Harrison, right there. There's your book.
So I'll be back to talk about that.
Yeah, all right. So let's
gonna
get
be
to
a
the
biggie.
news and actually straighten up a
I've
bit.
not checked my coat since then. No.
Okay.
Barnacle
You
covered
remember
that.
Benghazi?
No, we will get there. I think that you raised some questions, but there's a lot of people that are mad at you too. So let's be.
Well, I didn't raise any question. I was asking why he was smirking.
No. Yep.
You got people who are mad at me?
Mm-hmm.
Why's that?
Well, because I think you can raise the questions,
What questions I raised?
but you can't smirk.
He was smirking right there. I wasn't smirking.
That's what they call.
They're all great questions, and I think I second you on
Pass my box.
What
question did I raise?
No. Okay.
Like you're about somebody's health and I'm getting attacked for that? Maybe I do care too much.
Yeah, I think that's actually been a problem.
It's devastating. It has been a problem for a long time. This has been a devastating report, though, on Benghazi in all seriousness. They basically accuse Hillary Clinton's State Department, John Meacham, of just grossly inadequate security. First ambassador killed since 1979.
Oh, goodness.
It's just terrible.
It is. I haven't read the report.
See
I
that?
read the reports of the report, and think that it is the case.
Okay.
That
So y'all don't see all this when I first get started in the morning. No way, Jose, huh?
And responsibility goes straight to the top. As President
Okay.
Kennedy taught us a long time ago,
Well,
victory has 1,000 fathers and defeat an orphan. And if you have this,
believe it or not,
and you
my laptop went down again.
you need to answer these questions.
I'm on the spare.
There are new developments involving the deadly attack on the consulate
So,
in Benghazi. An independent report is placing most of the attention
That's awful, isn't it?
on the State Department.
It ain't even last me a week.
Security for the compound. The panel concludes
Ain't even last a week.
systemic management failures at the State Department resulted
That's
in
all right.
grossly inadequate
I'm gonna do
security
my hair, y'all.
at the consulate where 4 Americans, including
I'm through with this
Stevens,
face.
were killed. The report says the U.S.
Like I say, I usually have this done before I come on.
to help safeguard the facility, and investigators found no evidence that the attack was sparked by protests to an anti-Muslim video.
And I wiped some of that off because I don't like it looking too black. Just enough to
The review board also made 29 recommendations
make 'em look out there.
to improve embassy security. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has reported.
I don't like the made up look on it. Comes to the eyebrows, but I want some on it,
So
but not much.
has happened here?
All right then.
Mike
I'm through with this.
Of course, you had the White House saying several things early on, suggesting this wasn't an act of terror, despite what Candy Crowley said, by Al-Qaeda. Petraeus testified for the Senate that they knew immediately it was an act of terror. 5 days later, Susan Rice comes out famously saying what she said, which is completely opposite of what Petraeus said they knew.
Okay, now I'm finna put my do my hair.
And now this bombshell report, and what's happened here? What's happened over
All I'm gonna do is put some gel on my
reports of the report
edges right now. See how that looks.
Indicate that this is not just the consulate in Benghazi. This is probably several embassies and consulates around that area, that region of the world. Understaffed, intelligence on the ground
Like I say, it don't take me long to do my hair.
Inadequate, human intel, grossly inadequate. The response to the attack,
I hate to have to call Best Buy today, and
was obviously inadequate.
I'm so sick of that.
Reports of the report indicate
and then they don't give you a spare, they just take your stuff, I almost said that other word, and keep it for almost 2 weeks or sometimes 3. It's upsetting.
In terms of military help, it was almost impossible in terms of timing to get military help there.
I'm putting gel on my hair now, alcohol-free gel,
right. It has to
combing
do
it
with
through.
Or lack of funding, at not just this consulate and embassy.
I'm still working on the same gel, the brown or black gel, whatever you want to call it, until it's all gone.
No, but they hadn't, Joe. It was an air war. It was an air war.
No, I'm saying there was no real government there. They've been gutted. So the State Department...
I look kind of haphazardly when I was putting my makeup on, but you don't normally see that. But looking at it now, I look halfway decent, huh, once I start doing my hair. Like I said, it don't have to be a big production. You can make mistakes, go over your mistakes, change your mind in mid-drift.
Not just Libya, but any country. The host country is responsible for...
And it didn't take no time, really.
And embassies. In this case, the host...
It didn't look like I got a full made-up face.
Right. Had no guts.
So you've got to step in.
Exactly.
And they did. And Caddy K...
Like I say, this hair is not going to take long at all. At least about 3 minutes.
Made worse, though.
I just made your video longer by just putting the makeup on camera instead of off camera.
And I won't say trying to cover it up, but certainly trying
I could
to
have,
evade the very uncomfortable facts.
Like some people don't want you to see them not made up.
The ambassador of the United Nations had nothing to do with this. Out to do interviews on Sunday talk shows.
Yeah, I mean, I still think that the amount of vitriol that Susan Rice suffered after those television appearances from John McCain, from Lindsey Graham, it was disproportionate. I mean, she went out there and she said stuff which she knew the intelligence was counter to. She gets the intelligence briefings. But she wasn't the one that was responsible here. The one that was responsible was Hillary Clinton, who was at the head of the State Department when it comes to the security. I think that it does get to this broader issue of the administration's counterterrorism success or lack of success. Because I think that there was the fact that they were not looking at the deteriorating overall situation in Libya shows that only looking at individual attacks suggests that they're not taking the whole picture of where Al-Qaeda still is in these communities. It's still there in Libya, it's in Mali, it's growing in Syria, and that kind of runs against the message that we get, or the kind of message that the White House wants to put out, that it's had a successful run against counter-terrorism because of the drone strikes. And if you start now seeing Al-Qaeda in Libya and Al-Qaeda in all the other countries, you have to start questioning whether the policy's been successful, right? Yeah. Now, we'll be following this. I guess the testimony will continue
about
her.
I think I'm going to leave it like this.
Let's go now to...
Well, John wanted to say...
Oh, John.
Can I just say, I just think Secretary Clinton has a really interesting opportunity here, it seems to me, because she is leaving, to be as fully candid, take responsibility, and she's accepted the recommendations, and actually talking about what happened, insofar as you can without compromising sources and methods. People, it seems to me, I think we've seen this in Connecticut, I think we see this again and again in stories that tend to obsess us all too briefly. We all intuitively know that this is really difficult. it's difficult to secure embassies. It's difficult to fight terrorists. I disagree with Caddy a little bit. I think that this has been a remarkable run for bipartisan administrations in the past 5 to 7 years. But actually just treat the American people like grown-ups. Talk to us like adults. Say, yes, we screwed up. We made these mistakes. But be candid about it.
Alrighty.
You know, Churchill had a wonderful sense that the people will trust you if you trust them. And trying to spin this and obfuscate it, that's always where these things go wrong. And I think Secretary Clinton has a remarkable opportunity here to step up and give us a kind of tutorial in the difficulties of security and what we're going to do to fix it.
Yeah. She did an interview recently with Barbara Walters, and I wonder if that was addressed.
I think she'll do it. I think it's in her. I think it's in her nature at this point in her service to do exactly what John said. But we'll find out.
Okay. With the fiscal cliff deadline
All right,
quickly
people.
approaching, House Speaker
I'll talk to you
Tonya
later.
Hairston proposed
Bye-bye.
a Plan B proposal.